Now, when it comes to smartphones, I mean, when you get your phone, it comes preloaded with certain apps that, I mean, there's apps I've got on my phone that came with it that I've never used.
Oh, I think everybody has that.
And I'm not going to.
No.
But as far as like taking the time to go and uninstall and all that I just don't have time for.
Well, and some of them you can't uninstall. Have you ever noticed that? Occasionally there's something you're like, I've never used that. I need space. I'll take it off. And it won't let you because it's like pre-programmed hard drive, got to have it. And you're like, oh, why do I have to have it? I've never used it in 2 years.
Yeah. More than 65% of a survey said they have 25 apps or fewer on their phones. 22% have up to 50 apps.
Holy cow.
4% have 75 apps on their phone. More than 95% of respondents said they have that they use fewer than 25 on a daily basis.
Which that makes sense because think about it. You probably have like 10 apps you use daily. You probably have your, let's see, your text messaging.
No. Yep.
Your regular instant message, like your direct message, whether it's Facebook or Snapchat.
3,
a lot of people like to use their Instagram and their Facebook apps. Your email. Then maybe a weather app. A lot of people do that. Traffic apps in other areas would be big. I know I particularly have a couple of gaming apps I use. Like if I'm sitting killing time or waiting like for the kids to get out of school or something.
Yeah.
So, but I'm nowhere near 25. I would say there's probably 12 a day because there's 3 gaming apps I check into every day.
Yeah, and there's some on mine. I think I've got a lot of apps. Most of them came with the phone. I don't use them.
Right.
But I think I'm in the 25 or less.
On the daily, yeah.
But of the 25, I don't use them every day.
No, I'm with you on that because I'm
a couple times a week, maybe.
I have multiple apps for work that are like meeting rooms.
Yeah.
Because depending on who initiates the meeting, they all use different apps. Not everybody uses Zoom. Some use GoToMyMeeting. Some use Hangout. So I have a multitude of those. Some of them I bet you haven't used in 4 months. But the minute I take it off, that's the day I'm going to get the email saying, oh, let's have a meeting in this one.
Then you're reinstalling and re-downloading.
Correct.
And then having to log in and then forgetting what your password was. So you're going to have to email you the password recovery.
Yes, exactly.
What email address did I use again? What was the username?
Which is far more complicated than just leaving it there and saying, if I never use it, it's fine. It's fine.
More info on our smartphones and how much extra junk we have on it right now. YesFM Facebook, Twitter at 967YesFM, and the Merge Morning page at yesfm.com.